And then a little booklet for the M1 MacBook Air, little stickers as well. And then there's the charging block. And that is it. All right. Oh, dang. It just starts up right away. I didn't even press anything. Huge thank you to my best friend for letting me unbox his M1 MacBook Air laptop. He really did not have to do that, but he did so that way I can do a video and also tell you guys why he decided to go with the M1 MacBook Air just months before Apple could be releasing their M1X chips laptops. So hopefully this will help you out if you are deciding to go between a M1 or M1X. Before my friend bought the M1 MacBook Air, he gave me a call and asked me for help because he was deciding between a M1 MacBook Air or waiting for the new M1X and just asking me like what is he waiting for if he does wait for it. So I gave him like a short rundown, but telling him that it is a lot of rumors. There's so many videos out there about it, so definitely check those out. I'm not gonna go into the nitty-gritty details of this new M1X or redesign, but for my friend, I asked him what his lifestyle was and what he would use this laptop for. My friend's a teacher and he said he would use it for PowerPoint, Excel, writing notes, doing research and stuff like that for his job. But he also is interested in editing photos and videos, but he wants a laptop where like if he plans to edit a little bit more than he does now, that the laptop can handle it. So from my research with the M1 MacBook Air, a lot of people are saying it is a powerhouse. Like it is so underrated because in the M1 MacBook Air, there is no fan, whereas the M1 MacBook Pro does, and it handles better with heat in the fan and it handles better with heavy duty content. So with my friend, I told him like, honestly, I think you will definitely be fine with the M1 MacBook Air because people edit it on the M1 MacBook Air and have no issues. The only thing is some websites or some applications might not be updated to the M1 chip, but they eventually will be. That's what they're working on. So with that being said, I also told them that with the new M1X, there is a possibility that there is a redesign where they're gonna add more ports like an SD card, where they're gonna change the touch bar on the MacBook Pro and the bezels are a little bit smaller. But again, these are all just rumors. So I asked him like, are you okay with the lack of ports they have in the M1 MacBook Airs? And he said he's already prepared to buy dongles to adapt to these lack of ports. With that being said, I told him like, honestly, with what you are using a laptop for, the M1 MacBook Air is perfectly fine. And I think for any of you guys who are trying to decide between an Air or a Pro or the M1 or the M1X chip, just evaluate what you need a laptop for and then go from there, because it's so easy to think the M1 MacBook Pro is so much better because they have the Pro, it can handle all this stuff better. But are you going to be using heavy duty footage? Are you going to be programming extensively? Or are you going to be using software that needs a lot of power that the Pro can handle? If not, then the Air is perfectly fine for you, and the M1 chip is very powerful. So all in all, that is why he went with the M1 MacBook Air instead of waiting for the M1X chip. Hopefully this video helped you out. If it did, slap that like button. However, that is it for me, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.